Guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a declutter. I'm going to be getting rid of some of my foundations and my concealers that I haven't used and I'm not going to use, or things that I haven't used in the past several months, and I feel like I have quite a few, so I wanted to go ahead and record it. I did already empty out one of my drawers a few days ago from my vanity, and I didn't record it because it had a lot of random things, but now that I'm getting into the makeup, I'm like, okay, well, why not show you what I'm getting rid of? So the first one is this Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. I'm for sure going to be keeping this one. This one is one of my favorite foundations ever. It is a very full coverage foundation, and I have this one in the color Y255. Like I said, it's a full coverage foundation. I use it all the time. It works really, really good. If you have dry skin, I think you will like it. It is pretty thick, but not too bad to where it's hard to blend out or anything like that. So for sure, I'm keeping this one. This one's also one that I will be keeping. This is the Maybelline Superstay, and this one's one that I love from the drugstore. This one I have in the color Classic Ivory. It is also very full coverage, works great on my dry skin, and lasts throughout the day. It looks really, really good. It wears really, really good, so I'm keeping that one. Then I have the Too Faced Born This Way. This one is also one that I really like. This one's a very, very thin formula, and it is also pretty full coverage. I wouldn't say it's like completely full coverage like the Makeup Forever, but it's definitely up there and definitely buildable. This one says that it is a medium to full coverage, which I completely agree with, because like I said, it's not completely full coverage on my redness unless I apply a little bit more. So this one's also a really good formula. Like I said, this one is thinner, so if you don't like thick foundations, I think this one will work out for you too. And like I said, it also works with my dry skin, so I do love this one. Okay, so this one is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This one is pretty new. I'm for sure keeping this one. This one has been one of my favorites lately. I've been using it a lot. It works great with my dry skin, and not only that, but it looks so nice on the skin. It's a very hydrating foundation. It's one that I have been loving, and I've actually been feeling like it's a little bit similar, not an exact dupe, but you know, just like the finish of it and the wear of it. It's not as long as the Dior Skin Glow, but the way that it looks and the way that it feels is very, very similar. Also works very nicely on my dry skin, blends out smoothly. Like, there's nothing wrong with it at all. Like, I am loving this foundation. This is another great one from the drugstore. And so this one is the Milani Conceal Imperfect, and I already tried this one a few times. I even tried it for the first time on one of my videos. I did not like this. I don't feel like my skin goes very well with foundation sticks, or maybe just this one, I'm not sure, but I did not like it at all. And actually, I think I've tried 2 or 3 already, and they never really look nice on me. It could be because I have dry patches, or also because the formulas are way too thin. I'm not like, oh, let me wear this one today. Like, this is not one that I will use. So for sure, even though it's pretty new to me, I'm going to declutter it because I'm not going to use it. This next one is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation. This one for sure I am keeping. This is another one that I love the wear of it. Just one of those foundations that I feel worked out really well for my skin. This one I have it in the color Nude. Next, I have the CoverGirl Matte Made, which is another one that I love. This one also has a very nice finish to it. It is pretty matte. I will agree with that, and it does wear nicely throughout the day. This one I have it in the color L80, and they do have a ton of different shades for this one. This one's called True Ivory, and this one's one of my favorites, again, from the drugstore. So I actually have a Maybelline, a L'Oreal, and a CoverGirl one that I completely love from the drugstore. So yeah, this one's one that for sure I'm going to keep, and another one that I feel works really well with my skin. And I guess I'll just go ahead and show you both of these together. I'm going to keep both of them. I recently got these. I love the wear of both. This one is very, very glowy, and actually both of these are like my wrong shade for now. Like, I'm so off from this shade, but I know it'll match me later on. These are in the color 2WO, and I really like both of them. They're both the same color, it's just the bottle is different. This one has a matte velvet finish to it, and this one has that skin glowy finish to it, and they're both very long lasting, and they look so pretty on my skin. They are a little bit more expensive, but they are worth it to me, especially the glow one. That one's my favorite out of the two. But I do love both, and I wear them depending on what look I'm going for, so for sure I'm not going to get rid of these. So then I have this one by Benefit. This one is the Hello Happy. I actually wear this one a lot whenever I'm doing an almost no makeup look, or if I want just a tiny, tiny bit of coverage for the day, like I'm in a hurry, or I'm not going to be doing much, but I want a little bit of coverage. This is the one that I'll use, and most of the time whenever I use it, I apply it and I apply maybe a little bit of mascara, some lip gloss, and that's pretty much it. Maybe some concealer, but this one just gives me a very light coverage, and I don't have another foundation that I use that for, so this one is the perfect one for me. I feel like it's so thin. It has such a thin formula. This one has a very, very thin formula, and it's just creamy. You see how it doesn't have a lot of coverage? Like, it's just really nice on my skin for one of those easy days that I don't want to put on a lot of makeup. I just want a little bit of coverage, so I am keeping this one. This one is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty. This one is the Shape Tape, the first one that they came out with. I'm actually not going to be using this one, and I don't feel like I have been reaching for it lately, and it's not my favorite thing ever. I don't really use it. I never think about it. This one has a big doe foot applicator, which is actually not too bad, but the coverage is not great. It doesn't wear as nicely and smoothly on my skin. I feel like I've actually found some very, very good ones, like either the ones from the drugstore or higher end products, so I'm not going to be keeping this one. Next is this Revlon Photoready Candid. This one's also another one that I'm not going to be keeping. I never reach for it. I did get it whenever it was brand new, whenever they first came out with it, and then I tried it again a few times after that, and I just feel like this one, again, never crosses my mind. I have some other great drugstore foundations, high-end foundations. I never use this one. I do remember it having like a pretty matte finish. I don't remember if it was very, very full coverage. Let me check, because I don't really remember. Well, it feels very creamy. But yeah, I never use it. This is not one that I reach for. I never grab it, and pretty sure I did a video using this one. But it's not one of my favorites, and like I said, I have some other drugstore ones, some high-end ones that I reach for all the time, and I just feel like I'm not gonna keep it just for nothing, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. Okay, so next I have this one by Laura Mercier. I actually haven't done a full review on this. I don't think I am. I just kept it in the box because I always keep something in the box if I feel like I want to try it a few more times. But this one is a foundation that I was not going to keep because I didn't like the finish of it, the very first impression that I did for it. And then, let me get it out of here. And then I used it with the Beauty Blender. I don't think I like it very much with the brush. I don't think it was too bad. I don't remember that first impression. I think I tried it both ways, but I like it better with the Beauty Blender. But I have used it many times after that, so I am going to be keeping this one. So I'm actually just going to get rid of the box because I'm not going to be returning it. This one I have it in the color Macadamia, and it matches me really good. This is 2W1, so I'm going to be keeping this one. Okay, and then I have this one by Wander Beauty, and I actually still have it in the box because, again, this is another foundation that I was kind of thinking about. After I tried it, I didn't like it. I've tried it again and again, and I just do not like this foundation. It does seem very glowy, but it is, and I have dry skin, so I don't know how it is for oily people, but it is way too oily on me, way too glowy, way too not setting, I guess you can say. It's like it won't stay put. I don't know how to describe it. It just, the finish of it does not look like it's ever set, you know what I mean? And even though I put powder on top of it and everything like that, I just feel like it's way, way, way too oily. And like I said, I have dry skin, so that doesn't normally happen. And yeah, I'm not going to be keeping this one. So I'm going to get rid of this Wander Beauty foundation. This one is the Revlon Full Cover Color Stay Foundation. I'm going to be keeping this one just because I haven't tried it yet. It's actually brand new. It still has the little thing there. I haven't tried it yet. So I will be probably putting it in like trying new makeup or something like that. This one has been out for a little while, but I haven't tried it yet, so I'm going to keep this one. And I actually forgot that I hadn't tried that one. Next, I have the Too Faced Do You foundation, and this one is one that I'm going to also get rid of. Yes, it's a very thin formula. I would have liked for it to work, you know, kind of maybe like this one, but no, this one not only oxidizes, I don't feel like it has a full coverage finish to it. It claims that it does, but I don't see it. It doesn't look nice on my skin. The claims seem nice, long wearing, dewy finish, hydrating, and brightening, and honestly that did not happen with me. It didn't work out for me. I do like their Tutti Frutti collection line, like their blushes and the bronzer and the two palettes, but this one was one of the products that did not work out for me from that line, so getting rid of that one for sure. This one is one of the newest ones. This one is the Tarte Face Tape. I was gonna say shape tape, face tape, and this one I just did a review on. You can check it out if you want to know my more detailed thoughts, I guess you could say. I did try it both ways, with the brush, with the beauty blender, and all of that. I really like this one. This one's a very full coverage foundation. I also feel like it's really hydrating, easy to blend out, works well with my dry skin, gives me a really even finish, and it also looks nicely throughout the day. So I really like this one, and I'm keeping this one. Then I have the Morphe Fluidity foundation. For sure, I'm not going to be keeping this one. The color is way off from me. The finish was not good. I did do a video on this one. I did not like it at all, and so I'm going to be getting rid of this one. I put it back in the box because, like I said, it's just one of those foundations that I want to always continue to try and see what I think about it. But just using it over time, it's not for me, and it's not for my skin type, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Then I have the Becca Skin Love. This one was one that I didn't like the very first few times that I tried it. Especially the first time. I did a video on it and I didn't find anything to be super special about it. This one is a weightless blur foundation infused with glow nectar, and I actually really liked the serum that came with this Skin Love collection. I really like that one. What I remember about this one is that it was kind of halfway. Like, it wasn't amazing, and I do have some high-end foundations that are amazing, and I have some drugstore ones that are amazing. Or that are really good, and for this one to be like, I don't remember, it's because maybe it wasn't that great. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna try it one more time and see if I like it or if there was anything special about it, because I don't remember. It's been a long time. I think since summer that I've tried it, and then I'll make up my mind. So this one's one that's kind of like in the middle, but I'm gonna keep it with my keeps because I'm gonna keep it. Okay, and then I have this It Cosmetics CC cream, and I have not, is this called a CC cream? Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. Yeah, it's a CC cream. I have not tried it. This is brand new. I haven't opened it. I haven't swatched it. A few months back, someone told me that I should try it, that it was a very good foundation. And so I bought it, and I never tried it. I haven't even opened it. Like I said, it's still in the box because I keep it in there so I can remember to use it and remember that I have new makeup, but brand new. I need to try this one out. Let me know if you tried it. Let me know what you think about it. It has SPF 50. It is a full coverage foundation. Okay, so I really need to try it. This one expires February 2020. So yeah, I am gonna try it though. So I'm not gonna get rid of it because, like I said, it's brand new, and I'm gonna see how it works for me. So then this one is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. I really do like this one. I also have the concealer, which I also like, and I am going to be keeping this one. This one I have it in the color F5, and it works good with my skin too, with my skin type and everything. So I am going to be keeping this one. Next, I have this Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation. This one's one that really doesn't match me, you guys. Like, I know I have some that are like, that don't match me at all. So yeah, it's not that it's too bad. I don't remember it being like bad for my skin or anything. I think I actually really liked it whenever I was using it, but I haven't used it in a long time. I don't ever reach for it. I feel like it's just sitting there, so I am gonna get rid of this one. So this one is the ColourPop No Filter Foundation. For sure, I'm not gonna be keeping this one. I did not like it for my skin type. It did not feel good. It is pretty full coverage. It's very matte, but I don't like the finish of it at all. It just looks so dry, so cakey. Wanted to like it. I know a lot of people do like it, and it's just not for me, not for my skin type. It's very cakey looking, and it doesn't wear nicely throughout the day. And since, like I said, I already have quite a few that actually do, and even drugstore ones like the Maybelline Superstay. So yeah, I'm not going to be keeping this one. I never reach for it because for that reason, like, it just doesn't look good, doesn't wear good, and I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to get rid of this one. And then I'm also going to get rid of the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. I know a lot of y'all did like it. I did a first impression on this, and it was very bad in that video, but I think it was because of the primer for that video. And then after that, y'all told me try it with an oil, and I have my favorite Beauty Bakery Wake and Bake oil. I tried it with that one, and it's still, you guys, it does not look good on my skin. I tried it with the Beauty Blender, so that way it can like give me a different finish, because the Beauty Blender does give you a different finish, and it did not work out for me at all. Again, it looks very cakey on my skin, and I don't like it. So this one is one that is not for me. These are all the ones that I'm going to be keeping. I have something for a full coverage day, for a glowy day, for a lightweight day. So there's a little bit of everything. And then I also have some drugstore options and some high-end options. And like I said, this one is just a halfway one that I'm going to try one more time and see what I think about it. And if not, then I'll declutter that one on my own. And this one is a brand new one that I haven't tried. So basically, all the other ones I know for sure I use, I reach for, and I want to keep. These are all the ones that I'm going to get rid of, and mainly it's because of the way that they look on my skin throughout the day or immediately after applying them. So they just don't wear nicely on my dry skin, they don't look good, they don't do me any favors, and I already have plenty of options over there that give me a for sure I like them. You know, it's not like halfway, oh yeah, I like this one because it's full coverage, but it looks cakey and it doesn't work out for me. Like, I'm not going to keep it, and I know for sure I'm not going to use them, so what's the point of having them? Okay, so now the concealers, I'm going to try to do this quickly because I feel like, how long has it been? Maybe 30 minutes or so. So first is this KKW Beauty Concealer. I never reach for this one. I feel like I don't. My camera turned off. I feel like it's because I'm talking forever. But anyways, this is the KKW Concealer. This one I have it in the color number 2. I don't like this one. I never reach for it. It's just not one that stands out to me. I have great concealers, and I'm not going to keep this one. I never wear it. And like I said, I don't love it. Don't love the finish of it. I remember trying it with her other products that I bought, and it was one of the ones that were like on the okay side. Like, okay, I like this, but I didn't like the powders or something like that. I don't remember exactly what products they were because I don't remember what products I included in that video. But either way, this one is not one that I'm going to keep because, yeah, I just don't like it enough to keep it. Then I have this one, which is the Born This Way Multi-Use Concealer. This one is actually one that I can use for cream contour. This one's in the color Mocha, so I am going to be keeping this one. Even though I don't do cream contour that often, this is the only product that I have for that if I ever want to. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it for that reason because I only have one. So it's fine for me to keep that one. And then I also have the Makeup Revolution Supersize Conceal and Define. This is also one that I like. Like I said, I also like the foundation. So I am going to be keeping this one. I like this one a lot. This one I have it in the color C5, and it matches me really good. And then I have the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer, which is the same as this one over here. And this one I have it in the color Nude. I use this one so much because I use it for my eye swatches, and for sure I'm going to be keeping this one. This one is a must for me to have in my collection. It just works really good as my eye swatch. It's not only for my eye swatches, like it does work good with my dry skin and on my face, but it has become like the staple in my eye swatch videos. So for sure I'm going to be keeping this one. I do really like it. Then I have the Lemonade by Benefit, which is a pretty old product. I loved this one. I used to use it all the time to clean up my brows. This one is a yellow concealer. I have used it so much, and I think it's time for me to just get rid of it. I don't use it anymore. I clean up my brows with whatever concealer I'm using, and like I don't use it, so I'm not going to keep it. Then I have the Milani Conceal Imperfect, and which one's the other one? I got these around the same time, and I'm going to keep them for now. I don't feel like they're like my favorite, but I don't hate them either. And like I said, I've only had these for a few weeks, so I'm going to continue to try them. If I change my mind, then I'll get rid of them. But for now, I'm going to keep these two, so just two at the same time. This one is the Tarte Shape Tape, and this one is very new to me, again, because I recently got this one whenever I got the Face Tape Foundation, and I'm going to be keeping this one. I do like the color of it. I have it in the color Light Neutral, and this is my second one from the Shape Tape line. I used to have Light Sand, and so I'm going to be keeping it because I do like it, or else I wouldn't have bought it again. For sure, I'm going to keep this Makeup Forever Ultra HD. This is one of my favorite concealers. I love this. I love the finish. I love the wear. I love setting it. I love it not setting it. I love it for one of those days that I don't wear that much makeup, but I want a little bit of coverage. Let's just say I wanted a little bit of coverage and a little bit of concealer, then perfect. So this one I can use it on both days. Like if I want something light and I don't have to worry about baking or setting or anything like that, I can wear this. Or if I want it for a very full coverage day, then I use this one too. I just love the finish of it, and I love how it works on my under eyes, the way that it feels and the way that it looks. So for sure I'm keeping this one. Then I have this Well Rested by Bare Minerals. This is a correcting concealer. It is green, And I'm not going to be keeping this one because I don't use it ever. I've had it for a long time. I've tried to keep it, I think, in one of my other declutter videos, and there's no point in me keeping this because I never use it. And I remember, I think I kept it because I had a pink one and a green one, and I thought, okay, I'm going to keep the green one because I have redness, so maybe I'll use it. But I never use it, so I'm going to get rid of it. I have this Cover FX concealer, the Power Play concealer. For sure I'm going to be keeping this one. This one's a really full coverage concealer. It also blends out really nicely, wears really nicely. I love this one. I'm going to keep it. Then I have these three from CoverGirl, and honestly, they don't look very different from each other. They don't have names. They never had labels on them, and they look pretty similar. I'm not going to keep all three. I think I'm going to keep the one that I use the most, which looks to be this one because there's less product in there. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these two. You can tell that this one's a little pink, this one's a little yellow. But I'm guessing this one's maybe a little too dark for me because it doesn't look like I use it that much. I have used it, but I guess I haven't used it that much. And so I'm going to get rid of those two. I'm also going to get rid of this Morphe Fluidity concealer. This one does work way better than the foundation, for sure. But I don't like it enough to keep it. Like I said, I have plenty of options to choose from, and this one's just not, you know, someone else can probably use it. I didn't like it enough, and I'm not going to keep it. Then I have this Hourglass Veil Retouch Fluid. You guys, I never use this. I don't know if I should keep it for like an everyday type of concealer, but honestly, I feel like if anything, I use the Makeup Forever one, and this one is one of those touch-up type of products. I never use it. Like, I'm never going to do that, so I'm not going to keep it. Then I have the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. For sure, I'm going to keep this one. This one's a very full coverage matte concealer. I love this. It's, like I said, very full coverage. I actually am almost out of this one. Like, not that much product comes out anymore. But it's a very full coverage concealer. Very pretty. I love this one. This is one of my favorite concealers. I like full coverage concealers, so if I want a really full coverage day, this is one that I can go for. This one, I have it in the color 06G. So I am going to be keeping this one. And then this one is the Benefit Boing Brightening Concealer. For sure, I'm going to keep this product. This is one that is also one that I have been using for years and years and years. I love this. It does a really good job correcting. You only need a little bit, and I use it only on my under eyes and sometimes around my nose, and it does such a good job with those areas. It doesn't feel heavy, but it gives you so much coverage, so I really, really like this one. These are two products that I have been using from Benefit forever. So yeah, for sure, I'm going to keep this one. So here are all the concealers that I'm going to be keeping. There's 11 of them, and these are for sure some that I'm going to reach for. There's no doubt that I might, maybe yes, maybe no. The only one is this one because I don't do a lot of cream contour, but for sure when I want to, then I have that option. But the other ones are 100% guaranteed that I will use. So these are all the ones that I'm keeping, just like the foundations, 100% guarantee that I'm going to use those. These are the ones that are basically just sitting in my drawer, and I don't love them, and it's just, there's just no point of me keeping them, so those are the ones that I'm going to get rid of. So here are all the concealers and foundations. There are 9 foundations that I'm getting rid of and 7 concealers. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This was just part of the declutter. Like I said, I will have the other categories soon, so let me know which one would be the next one that you would like to see, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.